Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Here at Speed Changes Everything. We know with proper speed skills, speed kills, and that goes for camps. This summer, not talking about speed camp, talking about baseball camp, basketball camp, football camp, all the camps, softball camp, volleyball camp, all the summer camps that are going on, not just June, July, but all the way into August. You've got all these local high school coaches, middle school coaches that are not working per se. They have their team, and they're doing their normal practices over the summer. But most of us that haven't been in that, say us, most of parents that haven't been coaches in the system don't understand what summer really is. Summer is not a break. Summer is not a time off. In fact, coaches are just as busy in the summer as they are during the school year. They are replacing the time that they spend in class teaching their subject to students to time in the locker room, time traveling with the baseball team, time in the meeting room, coming up with ways, strategies, performance issues, mistakes, troubleshooting, like any real company does. They are doing that in the summer. That's the time that they have to perfect their program. And the coaches are doing that. My son's in baseball camp this week. And this just reminded me, talking to some of those coaches, they have 3 paid coaches on staff and about 3 other volunteers. Guys, those volunteers work the same hours. They work the same amount of hours. So the next time you're thinking about, oh, I've got to drop $100 or $150 for a 3-day camp that's 4 hours a day, think about that just for a second. What you are helping to encourage is your culture, your society, your city's teams, which affects you and your students, your kids, your athletes. So I highly encourage these camps are affordable. The ones that aren't affordable and the ones you got to watch out for are ones that pro athletes come in, they do a picture, they sign autographs, and that's what the main camp is about. It's not about development. It's not about your local community. It's about these guys coming in, these guys and girls coming in. They have a name, they've got a promoter, and they show up, they take pictures, and they hang out for a little bit. And you are paying for the experience of watching them be next to you, you know, and you guys know that. I know that. Those are the camps that aren't going to help you like these local camps by these local high schools and these local middle school coaches doing. These guys know what they're doing, especially the programs that go to the state championship. My local high school here went to the state championship and won it this year. Obviously, things have to go your way a little bit, especially in baseball, but they're there year in and year out, competing in the playoffs, competing at the highest level in my state. And it's because these guys have a program and they spend endless hours working for and with student athletes to make things work great. I do not envy them. The amount of time that they put in is ridiculous compared to the amount they're being paid. And so I am always encouraged to give as much as I can to these local coaches. In fact, that's why I decided to do what I do with local coaches, and that's to help them with their speed and agility. They do not have time nor resources nor manpower to be able to do speed and agility training. And if they do, that's just one more thing on their list that they've got to try to help accomplish. So I see it for what it is. It's a service. Coaching is a service. It is not to make money. And all the coaches know this. Like, all the coaches know this. It's not an epiphany. Maybe it is for some of you guys, parents and stuff. Like, wait, you do a job and know that it's not about the money, and it's a service. It's literally a public service. Is it enough to support your family? Yeah, it is. I'm not griping and complaining about how much it is. I just want you to know, I have been reminded as well, that what coaches do for the local community far outweighs the amount of money that they are getting paid to do it. So guys, if you have a coach in your area, encourage them any way you can. Financially, with your words, write them a note, send them an email, and just encourage them. They never turn down encouragement. and it's always helpful. Guys, support your local community with speed skills, speed kills. See you.